So today I'm going to be starting with a transfer drawing, and I have some Canson paper here which has like a nice mid-tone. It's not like a bright white. I got my Nitram charcoal. This is the green one. I think that's B. It's soft. And then we also got some kneaded eraser. It's definitely good if you're beginning to learn how to paint, because it allows you to sort of work out the drawing and the proportions and all the like big shapes on the paper with charcoal, because the charcoal is much easier to move around, and then you can transfer that to the canvas so that rather than working it out in paint on the canvas where it can get sort of like messy and yeah, I guess it's when you don't have like a very confident like handling of the paint, or like getting the drawing straight away, it is definitely helpful to do it on the paper first. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. One thing as well is like when you're doing a painting, sometimes it'd be hard sort of placing it in the right place on the canvas. And so when you're doing it on the paper, it allows you to sort of place it when you're transferring it where you want on the canvas, which is nice, because it's sometimes hard to like place it in the right place right away, and you know, you don't really want to have to like move your painting after you've done it. Okay, so top of the head. Considering raising the canvas just a little bit, because I would like to, and in all honesty, I guess I don't really have to do this because it is a transfer and I can just place it where I want to at a later time, but it's good to try and get it exactly as you plan to initially, because if you were painting this on the canvas, you would have to make sure you're getting it right the first go. So I'm going to just sort of adjust it. I'm going to bring my canvas farther up so that his head is placed a little bit lower on the canvas. Okay, brilliant. So it's important to take as much time to set up as necessary. It takes a while to get used to the easel. Sometimes you might feel that it's taking forever to choose the background and the clothes and the jewelry and all these different things that are incorporated in a portrait. But my teacher, Charles Cecil in Florence, his teacher, Gamble, always said that if you he always said, create a masterpiece in nature and then just paint it. So that's what you just gotta try and do. If you can create it in nature and then paint it. Yeah, and then, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm hanging this bag that's full of sort of like paints and oil and stuff and clamps. And I'm just gonna have Arnie hanging on that knob back there. And now that's gonna sort of put some more weight on my easel so it's a bit more secured. It's definitely useful to do that when you're like landscape painting, plein air, because it takes a while to get used to an easel and have it be stable. All right, so there we go. I mean, I can bring the head down a little bit after my adjustments. And you want your easel as close to the model so that you can just sort of compare the model and your painting as easily as possible. Not too much distance between the two. So, top, bottom. Just checking if those are in the right place. The bottom of his chin can come up. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and get his eyebrow. Emily has a aversion to using tape, I've noticed. I'm joking.